Okay, before we begin, sorry, it's a little late. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was binge watching Agents of Mystery on Netflix because I thought it was interesting and then I got really into it. And in my opinion, it was definitely underrated and it deserves more than 6 episodes because at that point I was like, it was like the disappointing reaction you get when you know that feeling when you watch some like regular show or Adventure Time all the way through all 10 seasons and then at the end it's like just over suddenly. It felt way worse than that. Anyway, before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and wait. I want to apologize, okay? I want to apologize, okay? Because that just, immediately when you hear that, it sounds so boring. It's like you hear someone say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know what that's like? And this is just also speaking for me personally, but I said that because I was told that some of you may not know how to do those things or what those things are. So I was trying to like mentor you, treating you as if you were like new to this whole thing, but I forgot. And I didn't think about it because YouTube is a way older platform than most people like lead it on to be, and it's been growing with so many big shots already, so people know how to do these things. So the thing that I really needed to do was stand out more, and for one, not look like such a noob, and also not be so annoying with certain things. Because, and this is also speaking for me personally, but I have seen someone before who said these exact sentences every single time. You know what my always reaction was? Shut up! You're so annoying, I don't care. And sometimes I would even threaten them to unsubscribe if the video was boring. So that's what is going to be this video about. Changes. Big, massive changes that we're doing. And yes, we did already technically make one big massive change. We have changed the entire name of the channel to Stand Out More. So now I think it's time for step 2, that we stand out more. So at this point, I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to tell you that you should like the video. I'm not going to tell you that you should subscribe to the channel. I'm not even going to, well, I might tell you, feel free to comment down something because that's just, a basic thing. But no more. So if you want to sub, if you want to if you want to ring the bell, be my guest. But I'm not going to tell you anymore because people find it annoying. And myself included, should have just been rewatching the footage and being like, I didn't like that part. I don't like that at all. In other parts I would have been watching, I would have been like, I'm keeping that part. That part could be one of the fucking thumbnails. And I did sort of do things like that, whereas in my videos, sometimes you'll see where I find my thumbnail. And I think that's something that I want to try and keep. But I'm no longer going to just do certain things. Today is going to be a day about different types of announcements of things that are going to change. And because I am not an editor and I don't know how to put up those time cards or anything, I'm going to show you these sticky notes right in front of the camera and hold them for about 5 seconds so that you can track them down easily. So we got a few of them. We got things about outro, edits, promises, games, and changes. But first, I want to talk about announcements. So what do I mean by announcements? Well, I mean by, first of all, today announcements, and I also mean about just announcements in general that I may have on a daily premise. Well, actually, that will sort of go later with the next sticky note. But first, let's just talk about today's announcement. So, as you know, I've been telling you that I'm getting a new job, so that's exciting. And I've also been said that we're not getting many new games until I start making good money at the art job. But I can promise you one thing. We are not going to be getting many new games. And in fact, the only stuff that's left on my Steam card is about $12. So that's all you get to work with right now until we get our PS5, because at this point I can confirm it's probably going to win the voting. And as you know, PS5s can be expensive. I looked at mine the other day and it's like $500, but I go GameStop and it's like, I think $450, maybe $460. And I was like, ooh. So that's probably where I'm going to get, plus a brand new game with it. So when the time comes, you'll see a voting, and we'll vote for whichever game to get, and then that'll be the new game, and we'll get the PS5, and I'll probably maybe do an unboxing video or something. I don't know. Could be fun. Could be. But yeah, I'll let you know more about that when that comes. But also the new job, I'll let you know about hours when that comes too, and about like different times and stuff what we can do for videos. Oh, I should have probably made that sticking out. Oh well. Anyway, the other thing that goes with announcements is the outro. So what exactly do I mean by the outro? Well, you always know when I put up like all those time cards and everything at the end of the outro, unless you haven't made it that far. That is just a way I do it to make it easier for everyone to find like other playlists and other videos. So that's going to stay. But also, the outro is where I'm going to do daily announcements from now on. I'm not going to tell you all the like, comment, whatevers. No, I'm going to say things that are like going on in my life. And we may even start also doing like new videos or like upcoming announcements of like other things that's like shorts about just my daily life. So if you might hear questions for me that I want to be answered. And if you can answer them, then maybe we do a short about them or something. So for say like someone asks, hey, well, what is some of your favorite movies, or what's your favorite food, or could you show me around your room a bit more because I'm curious? Or you could even just say something like theoretical, like if you had $1 million, what would you spend on? And I could do like a whole entire video on that if you wanted. So just fun things like that. It's stuff that we're going to be doing from now on. And also, thing about shorts, I have a new one upcoming. I don't know how long it will take, but it's going to probably be unlike anything I've ever tried. It's going to definitely involve a lot of editing, and editing, and it's also probably going to involve a lot of different games we played. It's also going to take a lot of time to make. So I will get back to you as soon as I can figure that out. But let's also talk about some other things like edits. So what do I mean by editing? Well, if you've seen my videos, then you probably know at this point we are very lazy. We don't edit. We don't do many things other than whoa. But that's not even me. That's just OBS. So there's going to be a few things. If you remember my last VR video, and it was in Vacation Simulator, and you saw that like my face cam and the game itself were a little like off sync. That's because I recorded those both separately instead of using the stream method, because it got way better picture quality, and you can all admit that too, because it looked fantastic. It took a lot of editing work, about an hour, but I think it turned out pretty well in the end. Unfortunately, not many people viewed it, but maybe that'll change soon. I mean, it could be because of the game. After all, like Job Simulator, back in the day when we were still like being annoying and stuff, got like 70 views. But let's be honest, Job Simulator is like really widespread at this point. And in fact, even I find myself going back to a lot of other famous YouTubers' playlists, just going back and watching Job Simulator because it's like the default VR game. So, yeah, there's going to be more editing from now on. And that means like clipping, maybe special effects. I don't know what that could be. This video will probably not feature any edits because I'm just going to post it as is, just so you can like get one last few attempt at like what I was like before. And I will also be uploading one more video that will be the lock part 2 technically, because the demo I would count as part 1. And I can promise you that is going to be the last video I am uploading today with no edits. So you're definitely going to hear me saying the thing again. You're definitely going to see me doing a lot of... This doesn't make any sense. Nope, that didn't work. What was I doing again? You know, just to allow me thinking, pondering, questioning, being boredom. So, I suck it up for one more attempt, because then after that, I'm doing a part 3, and that is going to be an edited video. There's going to be different clips, probably removed. There's going to probably be trial and errors of me playing little special effects and maybe putting memes on there. I don't know. We're just going to have fun with it. So you're going to see at this point how we adapt and how we sort of grow. And I'm going to try and do this so far with no teachings and no classes, and see if we can figure it out on our own, and mostly if we can do it on a very low budget of nothing. And I think that'll be kind of cool. I think changes went in with most of this. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, there's a lot of changes. These changes may not even be all set in stone today. There may be other different impacts of stuff that I didn't talk. I don't actually feel like changes would have been an important note to talk about, because I feel like we've been talking about its and bits and parts in the videos, but few things that go in with changes are going with the games that we're going to be doing and the promises, and also the times and stuff that we're going to be doing them. So, starting today, we're going to try a little something just until the end of next week. And then after that, we're going to see which one you like better. And then from that point, we'll decide that this will be the staple of how we do things on the channel. So, there's going to be a lot of differences right now with games. And I'm not saying, I'm breaking my promise of, every game on the lists and stuff. We're just going to leave those dead. No. Don't even think about that. No, we're going to definitely be going back to those at some point. It's just hold on, just trying to... There, get those out so I can have a blank thing of sticky notes there. I'm just saying that games, just for the time being, until the end of next Wednesday. So, as you know, today's Sunday. So that means, today's Saturday. So then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after that is when we're going to stop this. So, from now on, I'm going to say games that we do revolve around me. I'm going to show you games that I like. I'm going to show you what I'm feeling today. So, we're going to ignore this schedule. We're no longer doing a schedule. We're just going to play, and I'm going to find a game that I think is going to be good for the day. I'm going to play it. I'm going to edit it. So videos could be longer. Videos could be way shorter. And we're just going to be a little random. And this will also give me the opportunity to finally do some things that I've been wanting to get off my chest for quite some time. And it also might mean that we can start up on other special, side projects, if you know what I mean. Blueprints. Anywho, that game isn't out, so we really shouldn't be talking about it too much, but I can confirm a few things. And that will go with the promises. So, let's make a few promises. First, I promise to you that this is only a little temporary. Not the, not be annoying. No, I mean the, ignore the game schedule thing. This is only going to be temporary. Unless you don't want it to be temporary. But we'll decide that later. But no, I want to make a few promises to you that everything that you see on this list, as well as the sticky note underneath it, all these things, don't worry, we'll get back to them. We're just going to be a little more dynamic, more free. So one day you may see me doing a Netflix game, but then the next day you see me doing Temetsi, and then the next day you see me doing a new game that I've already been starting and that you know nothing about. And then maybe the next day I return to a game I did yesterday because I was still into it. And then the next day after that, I do like 3 videos on one game, or I do like a mega video that's like 6 hours long with not much editing. So we're gonna be a little more random. I'm also gonna try and be a little more, optimistic, more like funny and out there, and trying to be a lot more how I would act to it, and try and not put on that face and be like, oh, I've never seen any of this before. What do I do? Everything is going to be a lot more truthful. But I can also confirm a few things with like all the stuff we left out. And this will also go back with games. We're going to be continuing a few things. So, for all those of you who missed horror, horror is coming back. And it's probably going to be a lot bigger than ever. In fact, we might even break a few rules saying that we have to go in chronological order and say we could do Security Breach early. And we don't have to finish the Dark Revival for Bendy, and we can just move on to something else like, well, we already been doing Hello Neighbor, but I'm sure there's like other things on the computer and stuff we can find. We may not be able to like get many like new games and stuff, but there's still a whole lot of free stuff out there. And we may also try like some what's popular now stuff. Only just to like do a test run how it's doing, like Minecraft. As everyone knows, is pretty freaking popular, so maybe we could finally do a playthrough of that, especially because for me, I've not made it further than the Nether, and that was mostly in peaceful mode. So yeah, pretty fucking pathetic of me. I haven't even scratched the surface of what the heck lies after the Ender Dragon, or even probably made it to the end before without being in creative mode. And also, I've seen dozens, and in fact, I've seen this one guy who does like 100-day challenges of Minecraft and stuff. And that's just one of the things I've been trying to avoid to just film, because I know like the editing and the work into that. And don't get me wrong, they're fantastic videos, but I'm just not that kind of person. And who knows, maybe we could like do like certain things in Minecraft that's like a challenge in survival and whatnot. And I do, in fact, on the Xbox, have a ton of different mods. I got skins, I got texture packs, I got worlds, I got little extra maps and challenges. And I may also, in fact, have some ones that may not work. So, sorry. But I may also, in fact, just be that kind of person who downloads any single thing on the Minecraft store that's free and tests it and see if it's good. So there may be a lot of reviews. And also, because it's on the Xbox, there may be lag, and there may be some bugs, and there may be some things I have not seen because I've not played the game in like 5 months now. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of different changes. And I'm not going to be that guy who's like afraid anymore to make this type of content, because I think it may lead to a giant massive playlist and I may not be able to provide. Because at this point, I can promise you anything. Any game you see on this channel will be complete 100% at some extent, excluding obviously factors that like make you have to play the game online, get like a high score that's like near impossible to beat, or something that may just take months and months of work to achieve. So, I will still try my best, obviously, to complete the game, and I can also confirm to you, no game will be officially dead until either a few things happen. I complete 100%, or A, or B, you say it's dead, so it stays dead. So what could those include? Well, I have Fallout 4. And, oh my god, have I not done in a while, and I have Game of the Year edition, and there's also been other things like Maneater we've not continued, and I have Balfreaking Bomb Rehydrated, and I also could say, fuck it, you want to do a few Lego games early? Because hell, maybe I may be into that. And there's also a bunch of stuff on the Switch that I have, like Smash, where I spent over $120 just so I could get every fucking character. So there could be some challenges or something we could do. I don't know. It's just going to be a whole lot more random. And probably going to, because of all this, say, I will still try and guarantee you the 2 vids per day, but there may be circumstances in which I have to use some not unedited, but not as much edited videos to work, or just say we do 1 video a day, but it's a massive video. So, I can still confirm there will be at least 1 video daily. There may also be like certain extents to like where I wanted to do 2 videos daily. Instead, we replace them with shorts and whatnot. But I can also tell you one thing at this point. A lot more shorts that we do that we have are not just going to be announcements anymore. No, videos, right now what you see, we're going to do all announcements from videos from now on. In fact, I'm going to try and make some more like interesting shorts. Like I have an idea for like a bunch of compilations I want to try and do with the shorts just to be more spread out there, because apparently shorts are one of the best ways to grow your channel at this point, and that's the thing we've been really struggling with some bit. So let's see how that tries. Oh yeah, and also streaming. We could go back on that, which reminds me, especially with like my phone and stuff, I'll still be keeping this around, so there's that. But also, because of what we're doing, there's no more time limit to games. I'm going to keep the charger in 24/7, so the game only ends when I say it ends. Ergo, you either have the choice to keep watching or not. And we may even see a big video and I'd be like, okay, well, let's just cut this down to like 5 sections because it was like 5 hours. And each of those 5 sections is like 30 minutes each. There we go. We got 5 videos and they're each like 30 minutes. Actually, scratch that. That's 6 videos, isn't it? Yeah, because 30 times 2 equals 60. And that's 60 minutes is 1 hour. I'm a dumbass. I can't math right. But yeah, there's no more time limits to things. And I might still, on the recording, personally, have to go. But I might just be like, instead of like, okay guys, we're going to do a part 2, sorry, end this early. You might see that, and then you'll see like an edit of like the next day, I'm like in different clothes or something. Just to, make it so that you don't have to stop, but I can still stop. The video doesn't have to end. So we can still make it more interesting instead of leaving like a cliffhanger, because no one likes a cliffhanger, myself included. I'm sure we could say cliffhangers are a good thing and they make you want to watch the next thing, but I don't want to be that guy. I've experienced dozens of cliffhangers, and you've seen how many hours it's taken away from me to you because of just watching something new on Netflix or something. And that cliffhanger always keeps grabbing me back. So we're going to try our best not to do many cliffhangers. But I will tell you, there is something I really wanted to try and do where the hook is going to sink you in from a clip that happens somewhere in the video. Where did it happen? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to find that out for yourself. But, yeah. Suppose we also could just say we should ignore our phone, but I need to keep that there. If it's something that really makes the video boring, don't worry. At this point, I can confirm to you that all videos I make, besides this one and the one I'm about to upload of Vlog Part 2, I will rewatch. And it may take multiple days. It may take several hours. I'm going to rewatch them because it will get an experience for me to tell me this part's boring, this part's good, this video is decent and it should be cut down, or maybe this video is incredible. We should just split up into like 5 videos or something. Those are the types of things we're going to do. So yeah, probably going to be a lot more work for me, but if it all pans out right in the end, then it'll all be worth it. So let me start my vow by getting the charger right now and saying thanks for watching. Still keeping the peace out gamers outro because I just enjoy that. There's the cord. And now when I plug this in, we no longer have to worry about our computer dying. But I do have to warn you, because our computer is more or less like a laptop. It still means there are certain games we kind of can't do that involve like higher graphics and whatnot. And obviously with all this editing and work and stuff, there may be like certain delays on certain videos that you would expect to happen because I was a little busy, but we're going to try and be more optimistic, be more, random and stuff. So, hope you're excited. Sorry for these changes. And this is the second to last video you're going to see with me doing absolutely no other work besides upload, put an interesting title, and then being like, okay, time cards, and put in a playlist somewhere. But these videos don't go in playlists because honestly, no one gives a damn about announcements like this unless they're actually like in the now era, So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I will see you next time. And what's around me? Who cares? Right? Who's gonna care? You're not gonna care unless you actually thought what you watched was good. So, I suppose we could just end on some questions. So if you have questions you want to ask me, feel free to let me know. YouTube is the best way to get to contact me because my phone's always right there. And every time I see a bing and it's like, oh, someone liked it, or I see someone that's like, oh, someone commented, then I immediately open it and I go there unless I'm asleep. And I even in the morning, that's the first thing I do. I check all the text that I was getting on YouTube. And then if it's like a comment or something, then I'm like, okay, either reply or leave a heart. Or if it's just something negative, I'll be like, that's your opinion. You want to hate? Be hate. We're going to ignore them haters. So we're just going to be more us. I hope you're excited. I am a little nervous, but also pretty enthusiastic to see what happens next. So, you'll see younger me in Locke Part 2, and then after that, the first official edited video will be Locke Part 3, which you're going to see now me in. So, see you there. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, and again, thanks for watching. Oh, and look. I got a comment. Well, I will read that as soon as I finish, which is right now.